Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co., and I'd like to invite you to come join us at the second annual Level Up Retreat. Annual might be a relative word, we're still figuring that out. Level Up Retreat was an event that we did last year, July of last year, and we're doing it again this year in February. February 2nd through 4th to be specific. This will be in Woodbridge, New Jersey at the Delta Hotels by Marriott in Woodbridge, New Jersey. I'll have a link to all the information down below, including a link to the site where you can go ahead and buy tickets, and there are discount codes and early birds and all these things. We're going to go ahead and dive into all of it during this video. There'll be more videos to come before the actual retreat as we add more information, the various things, the games, the hot games, the play-to-wins, all those various things. But the very short version is Level Up Retreat is an event that we ran last year, and we ran it. It's basically a playing board games convention. We ran it last year, had a lot of fun, had a lot of people come, and just had a great time just playing board games straight for 3 days, along with a few events, along with hot games, prototypes, play-to-wins, special guests, all those various things, and we're bringing back all of that and more. I'm going to dive into a bit of the things you can expect to see if you do come, and I hope you do come. I hope it's something that you're interested in, that you find the time, the opportunity. If you haven't been to conventions where all you do is sit down and play board games, they are a lot of fun, and I highly recommend you come check out ours. It was a lot of fun last year, and I'm hoping and expecting that it'll be a lot of fun this year. A few things to get into just so you have all the information you need. Badges are going to be $110. VIP badges are going to be $59. They come with a few things. They have access to a snack room. There's a special swag box as well. We're still working on some of the things that will be in it. We're taking some of the things we had last year and hopefully upgrading and giving you a bigger, better swag box or, VIP box and all of that. There's going to be a bunch of things. All this stuff will be on the website. The early bird discount is going to be $15 off if you upgrade to a VIP all-in badge. It's going to be $15 off, and that will expire November 8th. So if you are in any way interested and you want to check it out and see what's going on, that's going to be something you can lock in before November 8th, to get that. Past that, the hotels themselves, we actually switched the hotel. Last year we were in Connecticut. We switched to Woodbridge, New Jersey because we spent a lot of time hunting down a better location. Better pricing, better location, and just better distance to airport, better everything basically. We found a hotel that is much cheaper than it was last year because a lot of people wanted to stay by the hotel because generally if you stay at the convention, you can just have a better time of being able to, pop into your room, grab a drink, pop right down. It's just speaking of someone who goes to a lot of conventions, being in the hotel that the convention is at is almost always a huge quality of life difference. It allows you to spend more time with people you want. It allows you to be around the action. It allows you to go to your room and then get a text 25 minutes later from your friends who are downstairs playing monikers and they want you to join them. And so being at the hotel is a big deal, and we wanted to find a place where the rates were a lot better, and we did so. In the event page and whatnot, which again, everything will be linked below, you'll be able to go ahead and click through to be able to access our block rates and be able to get these special rates for our hotel. We got you a lot cheaper rates at the hotel than last year. The location is better too. The location is closer to the airport, closer to travel, so that you again have to spend less time trying to get there and more time playing games. And then the actual hotel itself is as well an upgrade as well. We just wanted something better we liked the event last year. We wanted to take what we did and build upon it and improve upon it. To that end, as far as the things last year, we're going to have a lot of the things that we had last year, and we're still working on adding more to it to be able to further enhance and upgrade the event that it was. Last year, the main focus was on playing games, and that's still going to be true this year. This is a board game convention that is beneficial or fun to go to if you want to spend time playing games. That's the main goal. You want to sit down with a bunch of friends, people you know already, people you're getting to know, hang out with people you haven't seen since the last convention, or just get to know what a convention is like. This is an opportunity to do so. It's going to be three straight days, February 2nd through 4th, of just sitting down and playing games with whoever you possibly can as you figure out what games to learn, what games to have others to teach you, or what games you want to teach others, or that 7-player game or 8-player game of Captain Sonar that you haven't been able to table until now. This might finally be your opportunity to do so at a playing games convention, which is what Level Up Retreat is. We're going to have a bunch of things to that end. We're going to have the library that we had last year that is already being added to. We already have hundreds of more games added to the library from what we had last year. We had a moment of a key missing game in our library. The only game that was asked for multiple times we didn't have last year was Dune Imperium, and we have Dune Imperium and all the expansions coming to the library, plus a ton of other games that have continuously been added. In addition to the library we had last year, in addition to the hundreds of games we have already added to the library, we also have, again, again, like we did last year, we're going to have a hot games room where we find 20 to 30 games that are very popular, harder to get your hands on, not that readily available yet, and they're going to be set up at the Level Up Retreat. They're going to be set up, ready to go, so that people can jump in and play games that they know they want to play. We're going to have a whole bunch of those games set up and ready to go. We're hoping to have a prototype room, same as we did last year. That the same idea, kind of like adjacent to the hot games, we'll have a bunch of hard to find popular prototypes, so you have an opportunity to try games out that you otherwise might not be able to get your hands on for another 6 months or a year or whatnot. There might be opportunities to late pledge these games, or to just know that there's something that they're exciting to get when they show up, or maybe they're games you backed and you now have the opportunity to try them and play them. We're going to have that as well. We're going to have special guests similar to the way we did last year. There's going to be a bunch of special guests. I'll obviously be there. Professor Meg, Devin Talks Tabletop, Daniel Standring, Easy Cat, Jenna from the Board Game Garden, Chris George from Room and Board, Grant's Game Rex, and many, many more people are going to be there from the board game industry. Hopefully have the opportunity to hang out, play a game, partake in a tournament or event or any of those things along the way. We're going to have, again, all the same stuff we had last year and more. As far as events, we're still working on putting together that list, but we are hoping to expand the roster of events as far as the organization and events that you can go ahead and sign up for, whether that's a Game of Blood on the Clock Tower, whether it's a Crokinole tournament, or whether it's just a bunch of party games. We're hoping to expand that roster of things so you have more things to do at the convention. It's going to be everything we had last year and then some. If you're interested in attending, I highly recommend checking out. There's a bunch of content on YouTube. I'll try to link to a bunch of it down below, but there's a bunch of content out there you can check out of people who took, vlogs or information or photos, whatever it is, reels from last year's event. If you want to get a sense or feel of what it was like, the main focus was a bunch of gamers hanging around, having fun, playing games, and we invite you to join us this year for that. Additionally, if you want volunteer opportunities, there are going to be volunteer opportunities. We can go ahead and sign up for event setup, for event breakdown, for running the library, for running events. If you want to get your badges comped to be able to be a volunteer, we have opportunities for that as well. If you're interested in signing up as an exhibitor, we have that as well. We have $125 options or $200 options for 5x10 booths or 10x10 booths. We're keeping it simple. It's not going to be a heavy exhibitor-based convention, but there are going to be some exhibitors there. If you want to find whatever, if you're someone interested in showcasing your game, selling stuff, whatever it is, we'll have all that set up as well. There's also going to be an artist and author alley if you want to go ahead and subscribe, sign up for a table or whatnot. We'll have those options as well. Again, we're taking everything we did last year and we're adding just a little bit more to it to be able to continuously grow and expand the event, because it was a lot of fun and we hope to continue to do this for many years to come. That's the short version of what we have. I'll have a lot more information. Oh, Play to Wins. I forgot to mention Play to Wins. Last year we had like 60 or so games in the Play to Wins, 60 or so games that we gave away to people. If you signed up, you played the games. We had somebody sign up for an all-in copy of Oathsworn and drive home with an all-in copy of Oathsworn, and we hope to have a similar level of prizes this year as far as various just games, just like a ton of games that you can sign up, play the games, enjoy the games, and possibly walk away with the games. We had a few, last year's convention was around 300 or so people, and around 60 games were given away. That's a 1 in 5 chance of winning, and while we definitely hope that more people show up this year, we also hope to have more Play to Wins this year, and so that's still being filled out. If you subscribe to the channel, we'll have more information over the next coming months about the retreat, about the convention, so you can go ahead and find out more. We'll have more information about the hot games, we'll have more information about the Play to Wins, more information about the prototypes, all of those things. As we add things, I'll continuously have updates between now and February. I'll continuously have updates on the channel so you can continuously know what to expect if you show up to this convention. That's what we have right now. I'll have a link down below to the site. I'll have a link so you can go ahead, you can put in your email, subscribe so you get updates as things pop in. Whether or not you buy a badge, you can go ahead and just plug in your email and just be updated as things go on. And then past that, if you do buy a badge, there is that early bird option right now. We'll continuously be selling badges, probably up until around 2 or 3 weeks before the event. We'll probably continuously be selling badges. The hotel block, that's obviously only while supplies last. Effectively, as many rooms as they have, that's going to be, it's first come, first serve. And then after that, you can go ahead and, of course, try to find your own lodgings in any surrounding areas. I'm sure you're pretty fine for right now, but don't wait too last minute because things can run out. And that's basically it. That's the short version or announcement of Level Up Retreat. Again, it's going to be February 2nd to 4th, Woodbridge, New Jersey, Hotels by Marriott, and I hope to see you there. Until next time, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co., and I hope you have a good one.